guys, LJ here. On a new camera, I actually picked up a DJI Osmo Pocket 3, I think, and I haven't had a chance to use it yet until now. I finally got me a truck camper. Also, to the YouTube subscribers, I bought this 98 Ram 2500. I will be having a fleet update coming soon, very soon. But to give y'all a little bit of the specs on this truck camper here, this is a 1999, so 2000 model year Lance 1130 11'6" high. I don't know what the 11'6" means, but whatever. And for a 1998 Ram 2500 with worn out springs and blown shocks, this was very sketchy to get home. We're going camping! Isn't that right, Dad? We're going camping. We're going. Oh boy. I have to stand 30 foot away to get it in frame. Oh my gosh, the sway on that thing. And the shocks are worn out in this truck too, which makes it extra fun. And yeah, apparently when I was taking some corners, these wheels right here were coming off the ground. But, you know, I made it home, and since I am home now, I want to connect the power cord up and see if it burns to the ground in my front yard. So I decided that I will document that for the YouTube here, so I can clickbait it for when it burns to the ground in my front yard. So this seems to be all the cable that we have here, and I seem to also be getting a fire call.
Had to get hot, so I cut it, and then I could
Wire go
shake it
boom
and get it to go
and
right
break.
off.
I did decide to run that call, so it's like an hour or two later. But we are back out here. I got this cable uncoiled from there. I got the extension cord it came with, which is also an adapter to a normal outlet. And we're gonna plug this in and see if this adapter that looks fairly janky will blow my house up or my camper up. And we'll see in live time. Probably should be smart about this and unplug it from the house first, but you know, I'm not very smart, so we're just gonna send it, and if I get electrocuted, it'll make a good video. She's plugged in. Let's go see if we got anything in the camper or if it immediately tripped the breaker. Nothing so far. Wow, it's hot in here. Oh, welcome in, by the way, y'all. We got... That brings lots of confidence. Then we got a whole lot of nothing here. Oh, power! What? We have something. Now, I don't know why nothing else is working, but we have signs of life in this camper. Seem to have misplaced the keys, which is wonderful, but we have signs of power, which is nice. Well, I'm dumb. They were in the door I unlocked, so I found them, which is nice. Out here, I guess I'll show you all the damage this thing has. This whole kind of like corner roll right here, as you can see as I'm scrolling with the camera, is kind of just borked. They ripped this jack off, and now this jack is held on with hopes and dreams more than anything. But they may have hit something with it. I don't really know. But that's the main damage, and then it sat inside its whole life, so the roof is pretty okay. There's some weird wavy bits right here, but that just might be the way these things are made, you know. Another sign of life here. We got 239.9 hours on this generator. Don't know why it's a Yamaha hour meter when it's an Onan generator. Procrastinating more on figuring out how to get the stuff to work. I pulled the cover off this generator. Let's see if she'll start. Yeah, not looking like it. We got a breaker here, it looks like. Let me see if I can turn this down Is that fully fuse blown? No. Let's see if I can turn this down. Got a little breaker right there. I don't know if that's on or off at this point, but put it up. Still nothing. I got a bunch of paperwork here, and I'm willing to say there's the owner's manual. What do we got here? Oh, ruining it. These papers are stuck together. What do we got? Looks like this is the... Oh, this is the, basically... I'm pretty sure this is the, like, window sticker. Yeah, it is. This camper was $25,000 in 2000, or whenever it was sold. It had an $800 destination charge. It had $100 of dealer options. And it was $25,695. Dealer installed options was an interstate battery. Huh, that's actually hilarious. In the book here, it says Dodge quad cab towing pack, Cummins, dealer engine, some word 4-speed auto 5.9, payload 3420, trailer GWR, 1-ton diesel payload. It just talking about funnily enough, talking about the second gen at the time, because my dually, which you can actually see out the window, out the door there, was also a 2000. So these are actually right around the same time as each other. That's kind of neat. Truck camper. Oh, really? Huh. This was bought used in 2008. So that's actually really interesting to find out there, because that Michelle and Bill, which are the names that are on the mugs that were in that thing. This thing was bought used July 21st, 2008, and I'm guessing in Tennessee. So the story I was told on this is absolutely wrong, because they didn't buy it brand new. It was not used one time because they bought it used, so obviously it was used before that. Total sales price was in 2008, so 8 years after... Where did I put? Okay. So in 2000, this was a $25,695 camper. And in 2008, this was a $11,900 camper. In 8 years, it lost $15,000 worth of value. Or $14,000, sorry. That might be why that in this piece of paper right here, they're talking about a second-gen Ram. Because here on the used paperwork, it shows the F350. That's actually some real interesting stuff. I'm glad I went through this, because I've just learned a lot about this camper by these 3 pieces of paper. Well, and this original window sticker that I did not know before. So, what do we got here? Looks like we got a package. Kingdom. Truck Camper Buyer's Guide. The SUV of RVs. I believe it. Oh, man! Y'all gotta check that out. Look at that graphic. Let me see if I can fold this up here. Look at that graphic right there on that second gen. That second gen dually, that's an early spec because it's got these mirrors on it. But man, that graphic is nice. Let's see what else we can find in here. This would have came with it when they bought it. Talking about all the upgrades you could get. All that. This is actually basically the blue version of this one right here. Because it's the same layout, except instead of the tan, it's the blue. And I now kind of wish I got the blue. The blue would have been really cool. Oh man, look, we got another second gen right here. Hopefully y'all can see that. This is a pretty old manual, because that's a pre-98 second gen right there. You can tell because it doesn't have the sport front end that everyone fondles over. The original sport front end was just the stock front end painted, essentially. But that is it's got a really cool graphic on it. Man. Well, at one point, I might be able to put a picture of it here on Marketplace. There was one of those second gens that had that really cool graphic on it. And I actually saw it coming down the road, and it was way rougher than Marketplace showed it. But I think I got a picture of it, and I'll put it in the video here. Oh man, there's yet another picture of that blue second gen with the boat. Man, that's a pimpin' truck. Lance decal. No way. No. What? Oh! Check these out, dude. Oh, it's a shame this is backwards, so you can't really read it. Man! Lance decals, dude. That's one of them is definitely going on the second gen for sure. For sure it is. Here's the letter that was with it. From all of the conscientious employees here at Lance Camper that work hard to build the best campers in the world, we hope to bring you some much happiness and provide you many years of circus. Enclosed are 2 decals, either one of which can be placed in the corner of the rear window of your truck. Now when you leave your camper at home, people will know that you have good taste and own a Lance Camper product. We appreciate your patronage and wish you on many happy journeys, Lance Campers. Remember back when companies, gave you stuff? Gotta be a switch somewhere to switch it from generator power to AC power, which then again, that switch has got to be flipped because... Well, alright, well this just quit working on camera, which means my breaker probably popped in my house. Either that or the fire call I just ran, they just shut the power off to fix the line, which could be the situation. Yep, my neighbor's generator is running, so they just shut the power off. So that's going to put a pause on this for now. I feel that a little bit of what we're seeing here is that this battery is most likely dead. And this random switch that I don't know what it does. But we might hook some cables up to this and see what we can figure out. The microwave is working off of AC power because the microwave only works off of AC or generator power. Now the air conditioning should be working too. And theoretically, the interior lights should be working as well, but they're not. And I gotta figure out why this won't start. Because I'd really like to figure that out. Date? I put power to the 12-volt battery, flipped that switch, and the AC came on. So, I have no idea how it's running off of just the 12-volt battery, but still no lights. Which is concerning. Plus the power came back on. I think the power came back on the minute I flipped that switch. But the AC is rolling and cold, which is really nice. I'd really like to figure out why none of the lights work. That battery may just be... oh my gosh. I've done it! I have lights and AC! There has to be power to the 12-volt battery for it to work. Should have known. Absolute coincidence, yet again. The power is on in my house. Probably when I hooked that up and pressed that switch, that's probably the main battery switch, was when they turned the power back on. We got lights, we got AC. I'm hyped. I'll close the door, let's see if it gets cold in there. Now here's something. The generator turns over. We are in business. Real question is going to be, can we get the generator to start? I happen to have starting fluid in this truck. We're going to go see real quick. Think about it, it might be a propane generator, but that does not mean that starter fluid will not work on it. Found a can of the good stuff, starting fluid. All right, let's see if we can, you know what? I'm going to do the responsible thing. Oh boy. Alright, it's probably got oil in it. Put some in there. Now this thing has been sitting since they bought it in 2008, so it's been sitting a lot less than I thought it's been sitting. There it goes. Generator works. Let's go in here and see how the AC is doing. Oh man. AC is nice in here. And with this really cool, old school, realistic weather radio. Runs off a AA battery. Which, if I know anything about these, because I have seen a few of them, that will definitely work. I got the generator running. It runs off propane. There's a full tank of propane in this thing. I have the generator going. I got the fridge on right now. AC still blowing ice cold. a little vacuum to get the mouse poop out of it, you can take this camping right now. You might want to put a mattress in it. I'd put a mattress in it. But you could take this camping right now. There's that cool blue second gen again. There's a different blue second gen. There's that cool blue one again. I think I just found more I have found more stickers. Oh, I think we're about to run out of power. I should probably go turn everything off now. We must be getting low on power here. If I turn this around, I'll probably see, yep, battery's low on power. Well, that was fun. Power. We still got some light in here, but more Lance decals. Let's see if these are different or the same. They're the same. But I think this is where we're going to end it for this video on the camper. Kind of an abrupt end. I mean, the rest of that paperwork, you know, if there's anything interesting, I'll show y'all. But, you know, stay tuned, because either I'm going to start using this thing, or I'm going to rebuild it, and then, or I'm going to rebuild it and start using it, or I might just jump straight into using it. Because all this thing really needs is a vacuum and a battery. So, stick around, because we got more videos coming soon. I'm going to do a full car collection, as if I collect anything worth money, update, which will include about this truck, why Lola has weeds growing around it, and my many other vehicles that I have not talked about in a while, including my Ram Charger and my Mustang, and the Miata that blew up. But that's a story that I will tell during that video. So thank y'all for watching. Please share this video with someone. You know, I'm trying to, up and coming YouTuber here, trying to get back on posting. But yeah, I'll see y'all. Toasty, baby girl. She thinks that this thing's like a laser pointer, which it's not. She's a little insane. What's she doing? What's she doing? I'm going to take it.
Grab life by the horns at your local Dodge dealer.